Back in it. Oh, we at, bro?
We're going to Revelation, the 14th chapter. And
The penalty for it. We're finna read the penalty for receiving that microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Go ahead.
All right, this is Revelation chapter 14, and I'll start at 8. It says, "And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication." Verse 9, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image..."
All right. Now the beast is what? NATO and the EU. Okay? The EU is the what? The financial part. NATO is the military part, and that's the Roman Empire. Put them together, and that's the beast. The EU is the financial part, and NATO is the military part. The image is the system, the whole Roman system. Okay? Go ahead.
"If any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark..."
Now, the mark is a microchip. Now, what I want to zoom in on and focus on is the word worship. Now, let's find out what that is. Okay? Check this out. When you start searching out these words, okay, now you got to remember, if you deny the name, you know what I'm saying, his word, he's not going to keep you. He's not going to guard you. Right? All right, now we're going to look up this word worship in Revelation, the 14th chapter.
Strong's G 4352. Prosculeo. This one right here is, it says used of homage shown to man.
All right, that's key. Used to homage shown to man. Okay? And we're dealing with the word worship. Okay? And when you go into that word homage is basically like you are bowing down and saying to that man, you honor him and you are a vessel of him. Okay? In layman's terms, you're a slave to him. Okay, go ahead.
And then also in Strong's G 2965, it says, meaning to kiss like a dog licking his master's hand.
See? Meaning to kiss like a dog licking his master's hand. So anybody that worship the system and the completion of it is that microchip. When you will see that microchip, that's the completion of it, which is the mark of the beast. The scriptures is saying, look, you was depending on Esau, Edom. Okay, we just say man there, but we know it's talking about Esau Edom in the system. Like a dog, man. And what does a dog wait on you for? Everything, man. If he's a house dog, he waits on you to go outside. Waits on you to feed him. All that, man. He depends on you, man. So that's saying, if you worship this system, you're dependent on this system, and you're a vessel of Esau, Edom. In other words, a vessel of Satan. Because this is Satan's kingdom. The scriptures say the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. You see? So you're a vessel of Satan, man. Any more on that definition? But read that definition
All right,
again.
I read the one in Strong's G 4352. Where it says used of homage shown to man and being of superior rank. And then I also read Strong's G 2965, and it says meaning to kiss like a dog licking his master's hand.
Yeah, man. See? You see that? Now, what I want to do is look up the word homage in regular Google. See what we can get out of that. Or you can go to etymology, either one of them, it don't matter.
Homage. Ceremony is 13th century. It's a noun. Ceremony or act of acknowledging one's faithfulness to a fraudulent Lord.
See? So you looking at Esau Edom like he's your Lord. Like you're a slave to him. You're a vessel of him. See? But Esau Edom is Satan. So you saying Satan is your Lord. The adversary of YAHAWASHI. That's what you're saying when you take the mark of the beast, which is the microchip. You're saying the adversary of the Most High is your Lord, man, of YAHAWASHI. See that?
It's a body of vessels of a, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
Feudal.
Mm-hmm. It says body of vessels of a feudal king.
See? See? So you're basically saying the way this system is set up and the way things are designed, when Esau Edom implements his chip and you take it, you're saying, when you look up them words and search everything out, when you go into worship, when you look up the word homage, you basically saying that Esau's your Lord, you're a slave to Esau Edom, and going deeper, Esau Edom is Satan. So you're saying that Satan is your Lord, not YAHAWASHI. That's why YAHAWASHI gonna destroy you. That's why he's not gonna guard you. You see? And that's what our people need to know about. That's coming to this fold and that's growing in the learning. And that's what that demon, 2/3 Jacob, was trying to stop from coming out.
Funny is it just came around the corner right
See?
now.
Still hovering around.
Yeah, that white Dodge.
A demon. See?
Oh, so he already knew.
That's what he's trying to stop. Information like that coming out. You see? So Jake can't get it. You see? So, continue on in the scriptures.
All right. So back in Revelation chapter 14, verse 9, it says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand."
So you know what that mark is. That's the microchip, RFID microchip. That's the mark of the beast. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 10, "The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation."
So you're going to get the full wrath of the Heavenly Father, man. Because you're worshiping the beast in his image, which is the system. You're a vessel of Satan. Satan is your Lord. So you're going to get the full wrath. Same way Esau Edom going to get it, you're going to get it. If you believe in this system and receive that chip, man. 2/3 of Jake, man. Out of there, man. Go ahead, bro.
"And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels."
Yeah, because the Jakes, the Israelites that make it up out of here, the elect, they're going to be in the heavens looking down, seeing 2/3 and whoever else that's going to participate in that lake of fire, seeing that judgment, man. Okay? Which is all of America, man. We're looking down on this place, seeing it get cooked, man.
I
Yeah.
remember the last video you made. You said like You said like 200 million missing on here.
Oh yeah, 200 million missiles. That's in the Revelation 9th chapter. Yeah. Because what it is these nations that got these missiles, especially Russia. Say for instance, they got one missile, okay? Well, within that one missile, it might have 10 missiles in there. So they shoot out one, but it's 10 in the inside of there. 10 nuclear bombs inside of it. So that's what's gonna make it 200 million. They shooting off the missiles, but you got missiles inside of a missile, okay? And that's what's gonna make it 200 million, man. It's Revelation, the 9th chapter, man. Yeah. So go ahead, bro.
And in the presence of the Lamb.
In the heaven, looking down, seeing America get burnt, man, and other places too. Go ahead.
And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever.
Been a long time, man. Go ahead.
And they have not rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name.
See? So you receive that chip, that's a judgment, man. Go ahead.
Verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of YAHAWASHI.
Yeah, man. Those are the ones that gonna make it out, man. The elect of the nation of Israel. Go to that's it on that particular verse. That's it on that particular
What verse is Revelation 9?
Revelation 9th chapter. Go to Revelation 9th. Right, 9th chapter. Real quick for the brothers. It's down. It's kind of like, let me see here. Let me get over there and look. Start at, start at 12.
This is Revelation chapter 9, verse 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woe before thereafter.
So one woe is what? World War I. Two woes after World War II, World War III. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before the Most High, saying to the sixth angel, which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates.
So, you know, to read that one more time.
It's verse 14. The saying to the sixth angel, which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river.
Go up.
13?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, it's verse 13. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before the Most High.
So where is that written in the scripture that is before the Most High? That's in what? Revelation chapter 8, verse, start at 3.
All right, this is Revelation chapter 8, verse 3. And another angel came and stood at the altar, having a golden censer, and there was given unto him much incense. Incense. So like
incense that you burn. Yeah.
Incense that he should offer it with the prayers of all saints upon the golden altar.
So the prayers of all the saints is key, because Yahweh shall hear them prayers, they receive them prayers. Them prayers are stored up, man. So that's key that you send up them prayers, face the east, and send up them prayers to Yahweh Shai, man. You see? Don't think that your prayers ain't being received, and don't think Yahweh Shai ain't hearing you. Because we're reading here. Matter of fact, read it again slow so they can catch it.
All right, this is Revelation chapter 8, verse 3. And another angel came and stood at the altar, having a golden censer, And there was given unto him much incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of all saints.
With the prayers of all saints. So you got an incense burning and the prayers of all saints, which are the Israelites, the elect on this side. Okay, go ahead.
Upon the golden altar which was before the throne.
Look at that golden altar. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 4.
Before the throne. Okay, go ahead.
And the smoke of the incense which came with the prayers of the saints ascended up before the Most High out of the angel's hand.
Go ahead.
And the angel took the censer and filled it with fire of the altar and cast it into the earth.
Judgment. Cast it into the earth. You see? Judgment. It's judgment time. So it's going to be a point of time to where the angel going to offer up incense and prayers of the saints to the Most High, and the Most High going to get that order to cast what it say? To cast
The smoke of the incense which came with the prayers of the saints ascended up before the Most High out of the angel's hand. And the angel took the censer and filled it with fire of the altar and cast it into the earth.
And cast it into the earth. That's judgment. That's a representation of judgment. So it's going to be a point of time to where them incense and them prayers going to go before the Most High, and they're going to pronounce judgment in the earth. Okay? That's when YAHAWASHI is coming, and that's when the missiles is coming. Go ahead.
And there were voices and thunderings and lightnings and an earthquake.
See? That judgment is going to cause all that. Okay? Now, what I want to do, now, this is, when you start seeing that chip being implemented in the world on a mass scale, hey, no, the destruction is near. Oh, Leviathan,
Yeah.
like in Clash of the Titans, Leviathan is gonna show up too. Okay? It said release the Kraken.
Yeah.
All right, you got more than one of them too. Okay? But go ahead. That's it on that particular. Let me see. Read verse 6. Go down. You read. That's verse 5.
Come.
Continue on to 6.
All right, this is verse 6 and the 8th chapter, still in Revelation. And the 7th angels, which had the 7 trumpets, prepared themselves to sound.
See? So the 7th trumpet is completion. Okay? To sound. So that's complete destruction of America. So jump down back to Revelation chapter 9, verse 12.
It's Revelation chapter 9, verse 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more thereafter. Verse 13, and the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar, which is before the Most High.
See? Same thing. And during that golden altar, they lit incense and the prayers went up before YAHAWASHI. Go ahead.
Saying to the 6th angel, which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates.
That's why you got Euphrates drying up. You see? The Euphrates is drying up so the military can have easy passage over the Euphrates, because World War III is going to take place in that area. That's why I was saying throughout the videos, what you're seeing in Ukraine is going to spread. You see? Euphrates is in so-called the Middle East. What's taking place is on the eastern part of Europe. What's taking place over there in Russia. Okay? That's the eastern part. Let me make sure. You know, people say, oh no, that's Asia and that's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They'll try to get me, Mike. That's why I gotta watch, man. I gotta watch. So, you know what I'm saying? Ukraine, let me see. Okay? Yeah, Ukraine is in Europe. Okay? But Russia's in Asia. Okay? Russia's part of Asia. but Ukraine is in Europe. So what you see taking place in Europe is going to spread down over here because Euphrates is in this area. Let me see. Let me make sure. Euphrates is, I can't see that. But Euphrates is down there. You see it? You can find it. It's over in there somewhere. It's over there somewhere.
Yeah, I see them.
What is close to? What country?
Iraq, Syria.
Okay, it's in that area. Iraq and Syria. Okay, it's in that area. Euphrates River is in that area. Iraq and Syria. See that? So it's gonna spread down up in there. That's Valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay? Go ahead.
All right.
And that's a hotbed. You got see that's all that area right there. That area right there, that's a hotbed right there. Because you got American military over there in Saudi Arabia too. They talking about taking American troops out of Saudi Arabia. That's a hotbed, man. That whole area right there in the Middle East, man, that's a hotbed, man. So it's gonna spread, man, and it's gonna spread to Babylon, man. The war, man. See, they like we was looking up the word conventional. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A couple of videos ago, conventional is like giving certain military weapons, and that military weaponry that they give it to Ukraine, they just using that on the military men, and they thinking that it's gonna stay over there, but they talking nukes. That's in America. Russia them ain't saying that really. They ain't really talking like that. They saying, look, the Russian doctrine is, look, if we feel threatened to where Russia's gonna be destroyed, then that's when we're gonna shoot them nukes off. Okay?
Putin's condition is what worries the West today. What do you think? What is the probability that he will use nuclear weapons in Ukraine?
Most importantly, do not drive your interlocutor and even your opponent into a corner. Therefore, there is no need to cross those lines, as the Russians say, red lines. You can't cross them. As for nuclear weapons, any weapon is created for something. There are weapons, it is clear that they are created for use. Russia has made its position clear. God forbid, there will be an attack on the territory of the Russian Federation, in which case Russia can, if necessary, use all types of weapons. As for the subtext of your question, the Russian leadership has never, including President Putin, set itself the goal of using nuclear weapons in Ukraine. There is no such need. A few days ago, when Russia launched precision-guided strikes on Ukraine in retaliation for actions against the Crimean Bridge, you noticed that this is a force, and a very decent one. But that's not all. Russia possesses, I know for sure, the most modern types of weapons. And there is no need for nuclear weapons. Russia will cope without nuclear weapons. But the question arises, who benefits from exaggerating this topic and why it is necessary? Not thousands, but hundreds of thousands of people will die. From Ukraine, including. Some leaders of nuclear states have already begun to speak on the topic of nuclear weapons. In my opinion, in the UK, more than once Macron began to cling to this topic. In no case can you even talk about this topic. This is the end of the planet if only one state uses nuclear weapons. Because this will cause a chain reaction. In Russia, I emphasize this very well, and no one, I emphasize once again, I know this for sure, no one raises the question in this way and does not set as their goal the use of nuclear weapons. We need to look for ways to peacefully resolve this conflict. This is beneficial for everyone, including the United States. You know, the main initiator who is betting on the use of nuclear weapons. Can you guess who? I will tell you. Poland. It provokes you, the USA, to some gestures in terms of nuclear weapons. Don't fall for this trick. You are a large technological country. No need to dance to the tune of crazed politicians. have nuclear weapons? Let it be in warehouses where it is. Because if only nuclear weapons move, let's say, to Poland, a chain reaction. On the other hand, reciprocal steps will follow. So you don't have to go for it.